the channel. It's EROCKRODZ, and today we have the KingBull Lite Rider folding fat tire electric e-bike. Let's get this open, assembled, and test it out. Let's do this now. Alright, let's see what's in the box. Alright, so 2 boxes. We'll do the unboxing of what's in this and what's in this. Packaging looks all pretty secure. No issues on the inside, but we do have a little damage on this area right here. So we'll start out with a small box. What's in the small box? We got, whoa, a phone holder. Nice. And looks like the headlight. And something fell out. This looks like to keep the cables together. Don't want to lose that. Actually, there's a few of them in here. So this should help with cable management. Wow, comes with mirrors. 2 mirrors, a bike lock. Man, this is a lot of goodies. Charger. And we got a 3 amp charger. Pedals. Got some tools for assembly. This looks like the axle for the front tire. And actually a bike tool. That's nice. You could take this to go with you. Some small screws. We'll have to see where these go. Nice. Some bungees for the rear rack. KingBull is hooking you up with everything you need for this bike. And there's some loose screws in here, so I'm kind of worried. I hope we know where these go. This was in the box too. What's in the mystery box? What's in the mystery box? We got... oh. Tire pump. Manual pump. This is the KingBull Lite Rider. And it is a folding fat tire step-through e-bike. Pretty standard. Let's get to assembling. We are going to install the front fender and the front light. That loose bolt that was in the box, I can only assume that this goes here. We got the KingBull Lite Rider assembled, and we're gonna do the test ride. Check out how this bike performs. But let's do a quick walk around the bike while we have this open parking lot. Alright guys, so this is the KingBull Lite Rider. This bike is a folding fat tire e-bike. It's a step-through model, so it's really easy for me to mount, which I really like. The bike comes with a 750 watt hub motor. It has a 15 amp hour battery, and it's advertised for a top speed of 28 miles per hour, so we're going to check that out today when we do the test ride. I don't have the full specs in front of me, but it is a single suspension. It only has the front suspension. It does not have rear suspension. It has 7-speed Shimano shifter and the Shimano derailleur in the back. Comes stock with a rear rack. It does have a functional brake light, which is nice. Going back to the cockpit, we got a half twist throttle, which is my personal favorite. We got hydraulic brakes. We got a nice bright display right here with 5 pedal assists. And the interesting thing that I noticed about this bike is the pedal assist does also control the throttle speed, the top throttle speed. So we'll check that out later as well. It has a front headlight, little button right here. Oh, I gotta tighten this. Not the brightest, but we'll see it at night. And then it has a loud electric horn. That is pretty loud. The battery comes out with a key you actually don't need the key in the bike to ride it, so you could actually take that out. So it does look like there's some mounting points for a front rack as well. But it does come standard with the rear rack. And it came with a bunch of extras that I didn't install yet. But the box came with 2 mirrors. It came with a chain, a bike pump, and a phone mount. But it came with a different mount. I threw on my other mount because I like this mount. But it came with a bunch of extras, which is always nice. So good on KingBull for adding all those extras. All right, let's jump on this and test ride it. All right, so we're gonna do a couple laps around the parking lot just to do some speed tests. Pedal assists, 0 pedal assist, there's no throttle, and you could pedal it just like a regular pedal bike. Oh, my gears are messed up. Once you go to pedal assist 1, how you doing? So I'm going full twist throttle right now, and it's maxing out at 10 miles per hour. And then I got my phone GPS just to fact check the display. Go to pedal assist 2. And it's maxing out at 14, close to 15 miles per hour. Pedal assist 3. Mind you, this is all throttle. It's capping at about 20. So this is e-bike speed right now. Legal class 2 e-bike speeds on pedal assist 3, which is nice if you are riding on bike paths and you need to make sure that you're maintaining that legal class 2 speed. All right, pedal assist 4. Not hit these people. Might need more runway. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do more runway to test out that, but it's going to about 25 miles per hour. So we'll go to the open street to check out the max speed on pedal assist 5. But let's just pedal right now. Get it to gear 7. We'll put it to pedal assist 1. Pedal strokes feel comfortable. Pedaling on these type of folding fat tire e-bikes are always pretty comfortable, in my opinion. You can adjust the seat height so you get your perfect pedal strokes. Pedal assist 1 is going about 11 miles per hour. Pedal assist 2 is hitting 14. We'll bump it up. PAS 3, 16, and I'm still feeling resistance. 4, I still feel resistance on gear 7, going uphill a bit. And it's going 17, 18, okay, 5, okay. Now I'm just ghost pedaling, and it's only going like 20, 21, 22, but let's rip the throttle. So it got close to 27, and I'm slowing down on the speed bump. Interesting. The bike feels like a 48. It doesn't feel super zippy. But for a folding fat tire e-bike like this, feels pretty solid. Let's check out the suspension over here. Alright, here's the bumpy area. Let's see how it feels. Okay, it's a hardtail. You feel the bumps. The front suspension is a little stiff on the stiffer end. I'm sure we could see if we could play with some of the settings down there on the suspension. But on the bumpy roads, the ride feels a little bumpy, I'm not gonna lie. On smooth, flat pavement, it feels solid. It feels just fine. So, just in case you're wondering why I always review these folding fat tire e-bikes, I have a real soft spot for them. These are the type of bikes that really got me into e-bikes initially. The folding fat tires. The electric XP 1.0 was actually my first e-bike, first mainstream e-bike, I should say. And it really got me into e-bikes, so I really like to test out bikes, similar bikes to that style, to see how they compare. Because electric XP, when it comes to folding fat tire e-bikes, has kind of been my baseline. I have a real good, knowledge of how they ride. So I like to see how all these different companies compare to that bike. In terms of price, the bike on the website, it says it retails for $16.99, I believe, which is way too expensive for this bike in my opinion, but it's on sale for $9.99. And for what it is, for a 48 volt system, there's nothing that stands out for that price point in my opinion. I mean, it's a solid bike. Components feel pretty good. It doesn't feel cheap in most of the areas. I would say it's a pretty solid bike for the price category. But e-bikes nowadays, the price is getting really competitive. So being able to recommend different bikes at different price points. This one is a little bit harder to sell because of the electric XP price point. The electric XP price point and the specs that it offers nowadays. I'm not even sure what model they're on anymore. I think like the 3.0. But this bike, what I'm riding right now, the KingBull Lite Rider, it feels, I guess, I don't know, a little dated. I feel like it could offer a little bit more. All right, let's pedal. Let's pedal for a little while. Let's see how pedaling feels. Let's put it to pedal assist 3. I didn't throw any mirrors on, so always cautious about the cars behind me. If you're gonna look for an e-bike that you're gonna wanna pedal, you definitely wanna look at these types of bikes with the adjustable seats and not the moped style bikes. Just because you have more control of the seat height and your pedal, your leg pedal cadence, I should say. You'll have the most comfort riding these type of bikes, pedaling, and having some sort of gear system. A lot of the higher speed moped e-bikes have small chain rings, no gears, so those you're buying mainly just to use throttle. But the thing I like about these bikes is that you could pedal and feel comfortable pedaling, but then when you need to, you pull that throttle, and then you have best of both worlds. So it's nice that the throttle's available, but you still have the pedaling when you want to. And I would say it feels comfortable pedaling up till about maybe 18, 20 miles per hour. Anything over that, you're going to be ghost pedaling. And what's interesting is that this bike, even on pedal assist 4 and 5, even if I push it hard, I think I'm only going to max out at 20. There's some sort of limiter. But if I press the throttle, it's going to go past 20. If I pull the throttle. So the throttle doesn't seem to have a limiter in pedal assist 5. Okay, balance. A little, not the most stable bike, but it seems to be okay. Whoa. One thing to mention is that my handlebars, I was able to put the seat all the way down, basically to the lowest point, and my feet, I'm able to almost flat foot. So this is nice. This is at the lowest setting, but for whatever reason, the handlebars, I guess the length of the stem, this is the lowest it'll go. I tried putting it lower and see, I could raise it up, but it seems like it's the lowest right there. So if you're a shorter rider and you want your bars a little bit lower, looks like that's the lowest height you're gonna get. So I'm kind of sitting upright a little bit, more upright than I usually do. First impressions, it's a decent bike, but like I was saying before, there is a lot of competition coming in at this price point with other bikes. The specs are probably going to be very similar or a little bit more for the price. Could be a nice commuter bike. The 15 amp hour battery, we could, with pedal assist, it'll probably give you decent range. This is a bike that you can throttle on. You can throttle only if you want to, but it's definitely a bike that's comfortable pedaling. Sometimes I just like to pedal my bikes, get a little workout with them. So I do like that feature of pedal assist 3, capping the throttle at 20 miles per hour, so that you know for a fact that you are riding the legal limits. Seat is a little tough. I'll tell you that. My butt, just from that ride, my butt is a little bit achy from that, all those bumps. All right, so we are going to ride back home. I am in a little ticked off mood because my microphone receiver accidentally fell off my camera and the screen is shattered, so there goes that. My microphone receiver was damaged and harmed in the making of this video. Sad, sad. Okay, anyways, let's ride back home and just give some final thoughts on this bike. So the KingBull LiteRider, it's a fun bike to ride. In terms of comfort, it rides fine on smooth pavement. It's a little rough on more bumpier terrain. You might want to opt for an aftermarket seat, but if you're looking for a Class 2 e-bike and stay below the radar and be able to ride on bike paths and pedal and be comfortable riding, this is definitely a good option. One of my favorite things about this bike is that in pedal assist 3, it does cap at 20 miles per hour, keeping it within that Class 2 e-bike range. I didn't mess with any of the P settings at all. I didn't go into the settings. This is just everything stock. As you saw, I was hitting about 27 miles per hour on throttle alone, max speed. And if you just keep it on a chill bike path and just want to throttle at 20 miles per hour, then keep it on pedal assist 3. And in terms of pedaling the bike, you should get some mileage out of it. It's pretty comfortable to pedal. Adjust the seat height to whatever's comfortable, and you should be all good. Anyways, thanks for checking out the video. If you enjoy the content, please consider subscribing. Hit the thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel, and we'll catch you on the next ride. All right, guys, ride on.